Minnesota tip.
Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Barnes. In the corner, it's Monk. Lock at 6. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target with his 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Driving the lane. The shot by Monk is no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Kings have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State. Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
He just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. Stolen by Conley. And here we go. Fast break. Towns.
Anthony Towns.
And defensively, Conley relies on his instincts and quick hands. Great play to get them in transition.
Edwards against Monk. Down low. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And Sabonis putting his size to use there. Great timing.
Edwards finds Conley. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Off target from outside. Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Spins. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
How about Harrison Barnes playing with a little bit of flair out there?
Outside Conley. Inside, and the dunk by Towns.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Fox against Conley. Pass to McGee. Shoots. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Oh, here's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Conley feeling it out. Bangs home the trifecta.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
The drive by Barnes. Passes to McGee. Here's the 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Towns for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space. Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
Outside Edwards. The quick look, no good that time.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Barnes passes to Fox. And there's the drive. Rebound Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Monk. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. second team foul.
And 1:01 left to play in the first. McGee up and in from the low block.
And such a strong part of what Sabonis brings to the game. Quality passing.
Conley with a wide open look. Another miss by Minnesota.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Monk against Edwards. Screen by McDaniel. Edwards trying. Oh,
yes, sir.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
It's 2-on-1. Pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Gobert in the corner. Back to Conley. To the middle. Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Harrison Barnes is out there with Sabonis. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. A kick out to Towns. Screen by McDaniel. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on Monk. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Not going to go that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. De'Aaron Fox is taking his game to new heights. Coach Mike Brown says the exciting part about Foxy is he's just starting to scratch the surface of who will end up being in this league. His feel and skill set are both off the charts. His speed is unbelievable, and his ability to get his own shots at his size is second to none. Kevin?
David, I agree. He is special. Hey, thanks for the report. Fox kicks to Sabonis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Stolen by Conley. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase the...
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted.
At the line for your Kings.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor stands.
the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say It creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
The pass to McGee. Towns with the steal. Edwards with it. Sabonis defending. Conley the pass to Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And Edwards drops them both. Kings have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Monk against Edwards. Sabonis. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards gets to Conley. Edwards passes to McDaniels.
2 minutes
Out to Edwards. Right wing. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And it's the Kings with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Feeds it to McGee. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
It's stolen by Gobert. And it's Towns penetrating, and the dunk by Towns.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Fox kicks to McGee. Fox passes to Sabonis. Pass to Monk. And here is Barnes. Here he goes. And the dunk by Barnes.
So this time Harrison Barnes using some of his physical advantages to bully the defense, or at least get them on their heels.
Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Passes it to Monk. There's Sabonis. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Fox. And he hits it to tie the game up. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter.
Keeps working hard on this 3-point shot, trying to make it a lot more consistent part of his attack is De'Aaron Fox.
Here's Edwards. The feed to Towns. Sabonis with the steal. It's all tied in Sacramento. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Alton. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Brown. Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. Here's Reid. And it's off from 3-point range. Herter finds Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Sacramento Kings Warriors.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Sacramento Kings
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Anderson, a screen on Mitchell. Milton, the pass to Anderson. Can't hit from in close. Kings leading now by 4. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. Timberwolves shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cap says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. Lays it in off the breakaway. Kings leading now by 4. Here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Duarte. Now here's Herter. Not a lot of room. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Len. Hasn't made one yet. Brown outside. Anderson outside. Trains the three-pointer. And it's now only a 1-point Sacramento lead.
That's a pretty good look from Kyle Anderson. Good form as he squares up and knocks down one from the perimeter.
Murray, a screen on Milton. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Milton wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Minnesota.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Anderson passes to Alexander Walker. Back to Anderson. To the inside. The kick out to Brown. And the foul on Chris Duarte. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's intercepted.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands help alter what would have been a sure 2 there. When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
He takes it in. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Kings leading now by 3. Murray finds Herter. Murray sets a screen for Herter. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get himself on the highlight reel.
Takes it inside. Here's Duarte. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Brown, the pass to Alexander Walker. Brown kicks to Anderson. And the pass to Milton. Back to Anderson. Good work there as it goes. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Minnesota on top, leading by a point. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Sabonis is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's McGee in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Fox gets to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists in the game. Now, here's McDaniels. Covered by Barnes. McDaniels passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Fox with the steal. The finish. And it's Fox with the jam.
De'Aaron Fox every night can bring that kind of activity. That's what makes him so tough.
Monk against Edwards. To the middle. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. Gobert's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. McGee dishes to Barnes. Back to McGee. Outside, Fox. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Out to Conley. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Sabonis, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. McDaniels finds Gobert. Rebound by the Kings. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Monk, no one around him. Good on the triple.
And I think it's going to be crucial that Monk continues to work on his playmaking ability. When he's dribbling the ball like that, he is tough to stop.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Here's Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Inside, here's Towns. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
Sacramento ball.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fox against Conley. From outside the arc. Fox, no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Fox. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
The Kings trail by 5. McGee is screen on Conley. Back from outside. And McGee kicks to Barnes. The kick out to Sabonis. Here's Fox. Another miss by Fox.
He needs to try to get another basket this quarter because clearly his jumper is not going down right now.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to check.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The shot by Monk is no good. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. And he commits the intentional foul.
De'Aaron Fox. First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by McGee.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Fox passes to McGee. Now, here's Monk. The three from Barnes. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And the team turning their attention to Harrison Barnes. And for good reason.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Anthony Edwards taking.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
On the wing, Barnes. Right side, Fox. Shoots it up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Harrison Barnes continues to be a consummate professional. Goes out and competes every night. Gives you everything he's got.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're ahead by 6. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And you just have to avoid silly fouls here, guys. Defend with caution. Maybe get ready to make some free throws. If they can do that, they'll be looking really good here.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Barnes hits them both.
A big moment for Barnes here, but the vet on the team, and he'd love to come through.
Gobert with a wide open look. And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
Ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. Well, Graham, this is the type of game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In at forward, it's Jordan Williams. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the 2. And the shot goes down.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. Love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
McGee's shot is off.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Here's McGee. It's Monk on the wing. Sabonis looking over the floor. And Sabonis slams it in. Look out below. You got no chance of defending him right there. Well, Mike Brown is known as a great defensive coach, but he led the Kings to an all-time great offensive season in 2023.
Yeah, and they actually ranked towards the bottom of the league defensively. So for them going forward, we'll see if Brown's expertise can bolster the Kings defense.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
And it's Fox missing.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Fox. Sabonis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. McGee for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Obviously, Fox has good on-ball instincts. He finds a wide-open guy and quickly feeds him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Let's go with a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Fox. McGee, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Fox penetrating. And Fox powers it home.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They set the pick. Fox, the pass to Monk. Out to Fox. Plenty of space. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's McGee. Fox left side. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Murray. No points yet. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The main role of Murray offensively, hit those threes, spread out that defense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. It's a 10-point game. Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's McGee. Here's Monk. McGee passes to Monk. Out to Fox. And here's Sabonis. Murray, a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 5. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And Williams punches it home.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Williams from long range. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2 spot. Here's Sabonis. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Sabonis. And Williams punches it home.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Murray. Pass to McGee. Here's the 3. McGee, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, the pass to McGee. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 6 from downtown thus far. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
B.A., he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
Back come the Kings in transition. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. He tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
To the inside, Holmgren. Hauled in by the Kings. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Murray from outside. Keegan for 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
McGee finds Monk.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Fox with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. 6 to shoot. Fox with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Murray for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, Grant, you've been the up-and-comer, but you've also played the role of the veteran. What's the key to that latter stage?
You know, B.A., your contributions as a veteran are felt just as much with your leadership as they are with your numbers. So sharing what you've learned with those younger players on the way up is so important.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Sabonis. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Opportunistic Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gets one to go.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Monk passes to McGee. 1:07 left in the half. Pass to Murray. Back to Monk. McGee in the post. Holmgren's there. McGee's shot is off. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Fires it. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Out to Fox. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. McGee passes to Fox. McGee, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 19-footer, and the call over the back.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, easy call for the officials. Sometimes I think you can reach over without making contact, but that was not one of those times.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Joe. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
3 points.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Monk. To the paint. Outside Murray. Driving in. And that one drops. Murray's got 8 points in the quarter.
I like Murray's shot selection, especially when he's this close to the rim.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
22.
Thunder out in front, just dominating this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Herter and Barnes fill the wings. Alex Len is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Outside, Williams. Fires in the triple.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Williams. 3-pointer. Here's Mann. Back to Williams. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Williams has got his second basket on the night.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Well, Grant, for Sacramento, 2023 was a year to celebrate. Their first playoff appearance in 16 years.
And they did it with a high-octane attack. Their offensive rating that season was historic. And it was just what the Kings needed to return to contention.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Williams from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Barnes has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Mann, checked by Mitchell from the arc. Len pulls it in. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
A quick shot there. It's off target. Sacramento has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Pass to Lyles. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, this is where he flourishes. Out in the open floor, Josh Giddey terrific at getting to the right spots.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Giddey. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Wallace. There's the 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
3 points.
Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Back to Mitchell. Here's Lynn. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Inside. Giddey against Barnes. Puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox are a great tandem. Sabonis said, quote, "He lets me be me. A starting point guard usually doesn't like the big man bringing up the ball, but he lets me do my thing, and I feel like we feed off of each other. He's so fast. He get to the rim, I can get him open, and then let him do his thing, so it works both ways." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Outside Giddey. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. Williams up top. Pass to Giddey. Right wing. It's Giddey on the wing. Clock at 6. Three-pointer off the mark. Sacramento has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Lyles, the pass to Herter. Now here's Mitchell. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Oh, my goodness. If that's the very definition of above the rim. Len showing terrific body control. What a punctuation.
Pass to Williams. The kick out to Williams. With the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Cuts off the pass. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Wallace, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play.
And so it's Oklahoma City, firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Taking a look at the Thunder. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard position. 2 on the clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Outside, Williams. The 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now Fox. And stolen by Holmgren.
Sacramento foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Pass to Holmgren. Oh, McGee with the block. Back come the Kings in transition. Picked by Sabonis. Monk passes to Sabonis and stolen by Williams. Shakes him. And Dort lays it in.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Pass to Fox. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And it's important that Fox keeps taking and making triples. It really helps open up everything else for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, rebounded by Fox. Sacramento has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. McGee with a steal. Murray against Dort. McGee a screen on Dort, and Murray launches it from deep. Doesn't drop. He's 4 for 5. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Holmgren. So Dort's got 5 points now this quarter. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Sabonis finds McGee. Back to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot comes out. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Monk passes to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Off target from outside. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Up top, Sabonis. Williams defending. Right side, Monk. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Fox. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Pass to Williams. Williams a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Good on both. And it's Sacramento's ball. Pass to Sabonis. Now Fox. Sabonis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. He gets it in there.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Holmgren with it. The 3 is up. Pass to Joe. Holmgren with a screen on Monk. There's the drive. Just 5 to shoot. And Holmgren good for 3.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's Murray. Top of the key jumper, no good. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
for some NBA action. And you know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the 2. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Got a piece of it. McDaniels with the ball. Dort covering. It's stolen by Dort. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Rocket 2, Holmgren with the steal. Williams has a screen for Dort with the drive, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I like when Dort takes initiative because he's capable of compromising defenders on the drive.
That one is no good. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Gobert dishes to Towns. Back to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns the screen. There's the lob to Towns. Over in the corner, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Joe. Pocket 6. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Outside Edwards. The pass to Gobert.
Oklahoma City foul. Joe. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Screen by McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to come. Holmgren against Gobert. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And, Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Now here is Conley. Scoreless thus far. And finished off by Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Towns, the pass to McDaniel, and the shot is good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the screen. Driving the lane. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
Now here's Edwards. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Left side, Towns. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And that one drops for him.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. With 4 seconds on the clock. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Timberwolves ball.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2-guard. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
5 on the clock. To the middle. Gobert in the corner. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by Gobert.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Edwards gone 1 of 4 from the field. And Williams, here we go. Tries to save it. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Drives to the hoop. Conley the pass to Towns. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Conley feeling it out. From downtown, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns sets the pick for Conley. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter. And players and coaches want a consistent whistle, Clark. Isn't that harder, though, when minor contact can be called a foul?
Yeah, it is, Kevin, but I do think the officials do a great job. At the NBA level, there's more latitude for physical contact. These are the best players in the world. They're also the most athletic and the strongest players in the world. So giving them room, and I think the officials do a great job of officiating the game the way it should be. And I understand the cry about consistency, but remember now, the officials, much like the players, coaches, and broadcasters, they too are human.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards can't hit.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Conley.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Drops one in from the wing. Edwards got 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 3.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. They double-team Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Gobert with the screen for Conley. Left Trey carries it from three-point range. 8 points for him. 5 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Williams, a screen on Conley. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
We've got Brown. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Minnesota making a switch here. Milton's checked in. Oklahoma City on D. The lead is 2. And Reid has it in the corner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Williams, a screen on Brown. Outside Williams to the inside. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Micic can't hit. The Timberwolves shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Wallace against Milton. Wallace down low, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Reid. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Reeves got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
He's having a really good night from the field. I know the defense is keying in on him. He's the marquee on the scouting report, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Here's Micic, defended by Milton. It's stolen by Milton. For the lead, they grab their own miss. They kick out to Brown. And again, it's Minnesota.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. Williams has a screen for Giddey. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Milton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Williams kicks to Giddey. Here's Wallace. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Pass to Micic. 1:36 left to play in the third. Williams passes to Micic. 4 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Shot's good by Williams.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Wallace against Milton. Dishes it to Anderson. The pass to Reed, takes the 3. The rebound by Micic. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Williams. Out to Wallace for the tie. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Edwards in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side Towns. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Gobert dishes to Towns. Back to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Minnesota. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Oklahoma City, look at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard position.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Gobert with a screen for Milton. Back to Towns. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Pass to Joe. But three. Milton grabs the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McDaniels kicks to Gobert.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game. Williams, a screen on Milton. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Joe. Front past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Joe's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Screen by McDaniel. For three, Edwards. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the jump by Holmgren.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Moves back up. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Yep, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. The coach's challenge has been issued. Teams like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls, everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by and so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing, double checking, and the game continues on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. They were asking the team to play fast and push the ball. Coach told their players, hey look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Joe
like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Gobert with a screen on George. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And that one hits back iron.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. .26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Edwards finds Gobert. Williams against Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
And Towns drops them both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Gobert. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy.
Daniels at the 3, and it's Conley in at point guard. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, B.A., these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And McGee with the stuff.
Showing the point guard instincts there. Fox with great vision.
Conley looking for an opening. Towns a screen on Fox. For 3, Conley. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Back come the Kings in transition. And it's Fox missing. Edwards against Monk. Edwards, the pass to Conley. To the middle. Kicks it out, Towns. 5 to shoot. Hits the trifecta.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
What an exciting season 22-23 was for Sacramento. But the run ended too soon, Richard.
Yeah, you know, I think a lot of people were rooting for the Kings. Fresh blood in the playoffs. But in the end, it was their upstate rivals, Warriors, that reminded everyone who they are. One of the best passing bigs in the league. You can run your offense through Sabonis. He makes great decisions.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Sabonis, following the score by Minnesota. Now Fox launches it. The offensive rebound. And stolen by Edwards. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Rebounded by Fox. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Murray finds Monk. How about Malik Monk? One of the most potent scoring guards in the league, RJ.
See, people forget, B.A., that when Monk entered the league, he was only 19 years old. So it took him a couple of years to find that three-point stroke. Now, this man is instant offense and has zero fear out there.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Conley against Fox. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Over Fox. And that one's long. And so Sabonis will bring it up for the Kings. McGee, a screen on Conley. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebound, Minnesota.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Nice play by Murray, showing off that passing skill set of his.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Sabonis against Towns. Down low. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis. Driving inside and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Conley against Fox. Conley, he's open. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Yeah, this is Money Mike in action. An efficient shooter who does all he can to find points.
McGee a screen. Fox against Conley. A deep three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
There's a minute 12 left in the first. Fox against Conley. To the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever. Learning the point with precision.
Over to the wing. Fox surveying the D. And there's the drive. Monk for three. He buries it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Here's Gobert, covered by McGee. Gobert, no good.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Inside, Fox. Edwards pulls it in.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Monk finds Sabonis. Back to Monk. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves ahead. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Taking a look at the Kings. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. Domantas Sabonis out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Murray in at the three, the small forward. Out left to the wing. Sabonis outside. Back to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And to touch on Sabonis' game, his rebounding might not get enough credit, RJ.
And it should be. He's almost always a lock to be a top 10 rebounder in this league. He's a quality passer, and sometimes his glass work falls under the radar.
The three. And there's Fox on the assist by Monk. Fox has got 5.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Towns on a screen to the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Fox against Conley. Fox Fox, the pass to Sabonis. It's Monk on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl-Anthony Towns. All right, RJ, let me put you on the spot. In the not-so-distant future, let's say 2028, who's the face of the NBA?
Well, B.A., there's a high probability LeBron might still be playing, but my smart money is on Luka. He's already a superstar. Or maybe it's Victor Wembanyama. He's 7'4". We've never seen a guy that can do what he does at his size, but I can't wait to find out.
Shot's good by Sabonis. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Pass to Fox. Will it go? And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Conley against Sabonis. Shot on the wing. The shot by Conley. No good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Conley. McDaniels from long range. And another 3 for Minnesota. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
And so Sabonis will bring it up for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Murray looking around. McGee finds Murray. And he lobs it up. In transition, here they come. Oh, Fox with a steal. Outside Monk, 4-3. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A true team-first guy, Sabonis is always ready to share the ball.
Another miss by Minnesota. Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. That puts them in the lead. Monk's got 11 points. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Gobert. That one no good. Great D that time from McGee. Sacramento has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Goes back up. Outside Monk. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Pure from 3-point range. Give him 8.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Karl-Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
We've got Jordan McLaughlin. Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tony Brown, and it's Alexander Walker in a shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
He saw the pass coming a mile away, was perfectly positioned to intercept it. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating plunge.
Minnesota calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Reed, a screen on Mitchell. Milton passes to Reed. Over Mitchell. Sacramento grabs the miss. On the wing, Mitchell. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Herter can't hit. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Well, of late, it seems like Kevin Herter has taken his game to another level, Richard.
Well, a knockdown shooter. The Kings have made it a priority to set him up for quality looks, and they have reaped the benefits of those looks.
Duarte, pass to Mitchell. Ooh, it's stolen away.
Kings foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, my favorite phrase of the 22-23 season, light the beam.
I'm going to be really honest, B.A. It was a pretty cool effect. The Kings lighting a purple beam from their arena anytime they won, it was a really cool rallying cry for the city. And look, it worked. Sacramento ended up ending the longest playoff drought in North American sports.
Anderson, well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Milton against Mitchell. Puts it up. Misses off the right iron.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Stolen by Herter.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Just 5 on the clock from 12 feet. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. Into the lane. Back to Alexander Walker. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
The Kings trailing. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, even though Kevin Herter knew early on that basketball would be his path, he said, quote, I played baseball up until my senior year in high school just to be a kid. You work different muscle groups. Specializing in sports at an early age is not something that I really agree with. Sports are supposed to be fun. Brian?
Well, that's the truth. Something we all need to remember. Thanks, Allie. And it's in there. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Lynn passes to Barnes. Lynn inside, working on Reed, and that one drops for him.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Right side Brown. Outside Milton. Inside. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Here's Reed. Brown with a screen. Launches it from deep, and Reed gets the three. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Brown finds Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson with a screen on Barnes. And he throws it down with one hand.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Anderson with a screen on Mitchell. And there's the lob. And he lays in the alley-oop pass. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Milton passes to Reed. Back to Milton. Pass to Reed. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're keep. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Kings. Kevin Huerter out there with Mitchell. Then it's Alex Len. Then it's Harrison Barnes. And it's Duarte in at the 3 spot. Huerter passes to Duarte. It's Huerter on the wing. McDaniels covering. Back to Huerter. Outside for Mitchell. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Barnes. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. It's stolen by Fox. A clear look for Murray. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Conley. To the left side wing. Gobert passes to McDaniels. And he was fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
Previous play is under review.
Let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Kicks it out, Towns. 4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Fox against Edwards. Pass to Sabonis. Drives to the hoop. Out to Fox. Pump for 3. Hits the three-pointer. And now it's just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Fox. Conley finds Gobert. Strong finish by Gobert.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Pass to McGee. Outside Monk. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. And even with the coach's challenge in place,
Previous play is under review.
disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Back to Gobert. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox. Here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here to the inside. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Monk on the wing, Murray. McGee in the post. Guarded by Edwards. That evens the score.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
And Sabonis has proven that he is huge in the clutch. He has hit big shots time and time again for this squad.
Gobert with a screen on Fox. Here's Conley.
Well, that was...
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. To adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're at him.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the Kings making a change here. Lynn's checked in. He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead.
Well, Conley could put this team in a good position here. He's just got to relax and trust his mechanics.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over-the-back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room. He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
They knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Conley against Fox. Sabonis with a screen on Conley. Pass to Murray. Jacks up with 3. Outside Monk. Murray with it. Back to Sabonis. Monk for 3. Here's Lynn. Fox against Edwards. Left side Murray from downtown. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Like what? Like what is going on right now?
Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. It's Edwards with a drive. McDaniels from long range knocks down the long J. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
So we see the Timberwolves. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Murray out there with Domantas Sabonis, and it's McGee in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the Thunder, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the two-guard spot. McGee finds Murray. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Pass to Joe. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Such an improved part of SGA's game. Love his passing skills.
Murray the pass to Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. And the three ball is good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
When you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside, it can add some spunk to your team.
Outside, Fox shoots the three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Sacramento's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. And a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year. But they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement. So the future bright in OKC.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the basket by JaVale McGee.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Murray dishes to McGee. Back to Murray. It's stolen by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
The putback. Murray outside. Passes it to Fox. And another shot. Just 5 on the clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound on the wing, Monk. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen by McGee.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And there's the pass to Monk. Driving inside. There's Sabonis. Outside for Murray. Back to Sabonis. Clock at 6. Fox feeling it out a bit. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Outside, Dort to the inside. And they go to the intentional foul. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally. He does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you. And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Fox passes to Sabonis. Here's McGee, the kick out to Fox. Here's Monk, still without a basket. To the wing right side, just 4 to shoot. They could use a bucket, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Fox from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Fox causing some problems defensively here, using his instincts on that play.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court right now for the Kings, backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. Sabonis is out there with Alex Len, and it's Murray in at the 3.
Yeah, Sabonis just cleaning the board, taking care of business. That's just too easy if you're the defense.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren, and the dunk by Holmgren.
And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
So, Brent, after a 16-year playoff drought, the Kings made the cut before losing a very gritty first-round matchup.
What an unbelievable series, Kevin, that was against the Golden State Warriors. You've taken them to 7. Ultimately, they came up short, but they've got a ton to be excited about moving forward.
Here's Joe. Williams, a screen on Monk. Outside Williams. Dort passes to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Len grabs the board. The Kings trailing. Fox finds Monk. Len sets a screen for Murray. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And a slam by Williams.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings are still figuring everything out. De'Aaron Fox said we're still learning each other. What we're doing offensively is great. We have to prove defensively, but that'll come with time and chemistry. DeMontis Sabonis had it, it's just the beginning. The more we get a feel for each other, it's definitely going to get easier. Kevin?
Yeah, rising power. I think all of us on this broadcast agree with that. David, thank you.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
There are only a few players in the league who could hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And here we are watching Jalen Williams. Brent, there's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift. Well, Fox trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. A nice bucket there.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Joe. To the middle. Fox with the steal. Monk with the ball. Dort covering. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside Williams. And he drives in. Count that one. And it's 6 points for Williams.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Fox from outside. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there. And another three for Sacramento.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
There's the pick. Passes to Joe. Going inside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Monk sets the screen for Fox. He kicks it to Monk. The pass to Murray. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Bounce pass from Sabonis. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Oklahoma City ball.
The Thunder with the lead. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6, and he lays it straight in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Len with a screen on Dort. And a deep three from Murray. Sabonis. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Malik Monk.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Williams is out there with Pokuševski. Then there's Wallace. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Micic in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Mitchell against Wallace. Tries the spin move. The kick out to Barnes. Beyond the arc. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Wallace outside. And stolen by Barnes. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here's Herter outside. The Thunder pull it in. Pass to Giddey. And stolen by Barnes. Mitchell kicks to Wiles, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
McGee, he's checked in for Sacramento. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wiles in the corner. Williams with the defensive effort. Oklahoma City leading by 4. And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder print. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the coverage there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
And the Thunder making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Jalen Williams.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Mitchell against Wallace. Here's Micic. Still yet to score. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Clock at 4. Giddey, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Herter, and he dunks it down.
Herter up there high to throw it down.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. The lead is 2. Here's Giddey, and he uses the glass on the way. Giddey's got his second basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Barnes outside. And taken away by Wallace. Jumps up. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Wallace with a screen on Herter. Wallace the pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Here's the 3. Micic can't hit. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Mitchell wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Williams. Top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. And the Thunder lead by 5.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Herter, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Giddey in the corner. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Wallace penetrating. Here's Micic. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Kings trail by 5. Herter finds Barnes, so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Monk. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 5. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court right now for the Kings. Backcourt pair is Fox and Monk. JaVale McGee is out there with Sabonis. And it's Murray in its small forward. Outside, Dort. Passes it to Joe. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Outside, Dort. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Fox with the rebound. Sacramento's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. Alex Len's checked in for the Kings.
King substitution, number 25, Alex Len.
The Thunder with the lead. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Not a good idea to take a nap. Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
Monk kicks to Len. Len sets a screen for Murray. The putback. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Fox surveying that time. Hard to cover when he's got options.
Free throw good, Fox. Fox hits them both. Fox with the steal. The kick out to Sabonis. And here's Len. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. 4-point game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To tie it up. He can't hit that time. The Thunder leading by 3. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Monk. And here's Len. Outside, Fox. In the corner, Murray with it. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. They set the pick. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
Fox finds Len. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And that couldn't have gone better for them right there. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish this thing off in style.
Sabonis sets the pick for Murray. Back to Sabonis. Pass to Monk. Screen by Sabonis. 5 to shoot. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. And no good that time. Murray with the defensive effort. Sweet move. They get the rebound. Tries again. And that one swishes right in.
Huge points from Keegan Murray. Wow, showing you why he went 4th overall. This kid's got talent.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. And it's in there.
Give them credit. They worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. Passes it to Dort. Stolen by Len.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late. Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Craig, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so Sacramento again turning it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
15 seconds left in the game. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Monk for 3. Can't connect. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home.
Oklahoma City.
Well, we've got some explosive athletes out here tonight, Grant, and front row seats to watch it.
You know, B.A., they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's to Holmgren. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley finds Gobert. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And the three-pointer goes.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty-looking shot right there.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Dort defending. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC, Doris.
B.A., I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright, young core they have.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Williams against McDaniels. And it's Williams off the drive. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mike Conley. An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
B.A., we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A., just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor. Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders both on and off the floor.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Well, in pick-and-roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Dort, a screen on Towns. Dort outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, a screen on Conley. Back to Dort. Again, Oklahoma City.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
Gobert with a screen on Williams. Down low. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Gobert. Crafty move. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Williams. Here's Joe, covered by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. To the left wing. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Dort. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Here's Gobert. Oh, he misses the dunk. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. To the wing, right side. Dort finds Williams. And there's a pick. Holmgren inside, working on McDaniels. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is what coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Williams against Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Williams against Towns. Williams in the post, and he makes it on the layup.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Now McDaniels over Williams. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one, and it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under
the basket off in time or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good.
It would have been a real shot.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder out in front, up by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Gobert. It's Edwards with a drive. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Back to Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call techs for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's all overdue.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Dort against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Conley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
There's the focus from SGA, the ability to absorb contact and finish.
Gobert with a screen on Dort. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. McDaniels got 5.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Towns covering. It's Dort on the wing. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
Right side, Conley. Gobert passes to Conley. Towns looking for an opening. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And Williams punches it home.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
From deep, Conley. They get it back. Towns passes to Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Edwards finds Gobert. Outside Conley. From deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, the team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best in everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. And the Timberwolves call time here. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns on a screen. From deep, Conley. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley? Yes, sir.
Dort, a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Dort's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
For 3, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Dort, a screen on Conley. Pass to Dort. Oh, good D by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Got it up. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Let's hear it for Red Panda.
You can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, we've seen Luguentz Dort really having a good game here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Kenrich Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Giddey defends. Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. Reed sets a screen for 3. Conley. Williams grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Brown, a screen on Williams. Anderson passes to Reed. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And he drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Giddey. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
You can see the long, lengthy frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, you have got to be impressed with Josh Giddey's awareness of where his teammates are at all times.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Brown. Back to Anderson. Now Reed. The three ball. Drops in the three. Reed's got 5 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Williams. And count the back. And they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be
the previous play is under review.
To take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pass to Williams. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Wallace's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Reed for three. The shot misses. The Thunder have gotten 8 of 9 to fall. Terrific offense so far in this third quarter. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Jams it in off a great move.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
There's a screen. From deep, Giddey. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And Conley with the three. Conley's got 11 points.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
20 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the left wing. Here's Wallace. That one a little long.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Anderson. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
Well, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spreading the love, young sir.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 14. Tries the spin move. Rejected by Holmgren.
How about the 7-foot wingspan of Chet Holmgren? Send it back, young sir.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Dort with it. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Here's Joe. He's guarded by Conley. Basket counts. Joe's got his first points of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Gobert with a screen on Dort. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Oh, and there's the head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Joe. Dort, a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
Good on the second one. Here's Conley. Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Towns. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the shot goes.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Holmgren. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the middle. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second team foul.
That one misses for Towns.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Doesn't fall. That miss makes him 5 for 6. Three-pointer. The shot by Conley. No good.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Williams. He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Edwards looking for an opening. Gobert inside. He's covered by Holmgren. Gobert with a screen on Williams. Towns has got room with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Thunder.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luguentz-Dort.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McDaniels from long range. Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, with the size, frame, and athleticism, if you allow Anthony Edwards to get to the glass, look out.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Towns. And he lobs it up to the rim.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin, even early on.